Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Faster Stone for Imaginary Friends. Oh no. Alright, fantastic way to start. Amazing. What friend even is this? I don't remember him from any episode. It's a weird mustache thingy. With sunglasses. And just some sweet shades. And this is another gripe I have with the game, is that there's no way to like look down. He shouldn't have even saw me. I was standing above him. There's like no way to look down, so you never know where a friend will be if you're like above them. And there's some instances where a friend like shouldn't have even seen you, and he'll see you anyways, especially on this part. Don't know how I hid behind that, but alrighty. Alright, finally made it past him. I hate this level. I really do. I hate it so much. It's like my least favorite level in the entire game. But thankfully for this Let's Play, we've gotten past it on our first try. We can now play Wackabee at the Game Hive. Sweet. Alright, and that'll do it for this level, except for this part here. Alrighty. And like, if a friend sees you, when I assume Blue kills that friend, he does the same thing here on this level if you fail. So I'm just gonna assume he kills Mac. This part of the level isn't really too bad. In fact, I do kind of like this level. If only because it's where you can get a crap ton of tickets. And because it's not too hard. I mean, you may fail sometimes, but it's only if you're like trying to grab a ticket. Alright, made it with 2 seconds, and we somehow fall from the air. But that's the level. And now we reach the first boss, Battle of the Brothers. This would have been a cool episode if it was like real. So this boss took me a while to figure out, but I figured it out by complete accident, because you have to make Terrence use his slingshot to hit the birdhouses and make the bird come out and hit him so it can knock him out, so you can get a shot in on him. It's a pretty easy boss. See? And this will score as max weapon, which is the slingshot. And if you remember this episode, this is where we first meet Cheese. Even though apparently, according to this game, that happened in the first episode. And if you remember the episode then where they build a go-kart in it, and we have to get Sprockets for said go-kart in this level, which they never had to do in the episode, so I don't know why we're doing it here. Just giving it another fetch quest. Just giving us another fetch quest, which I'm not a big fan of fetch quests. I mean, I'm fine with like some games that have like fetching to do, like Zelda occasionally. But here for a Foster Home for Imaginary Friends game, I don't exactly like it. I just wish they could have stuck to like simple side-scrolling like they did with Nutty Jawbreakers. Okay, throw milk at me, why don't you? This is the same company that made Nutty Jawbreakers, so if they like kept the same formula, but kept these controls instead of the unbelievably like tank controls that the Eds had, I think this could have been like a very, very good game. Because I feel like it was the controls in Ed and Eddie Jawbreakers that sort of half ruined the game for me. 69 tickets. Sort of half ruined the game for me. I don't want to say I completely ruined it, because I do think it is a good game. It's just certainly no masterpiece. I mean, this company here has never made a masterpiece. Like, at all. but I don't want to say their games were extremely horrible. I know there's plenty of people, excuse me, I know there's plenty of people out there who don't like N Jawbreakers, but I do think it was perfectly fine. So we can now play skee ball. Yay! I'll probably show those off in like a bonus episode. I don't know. We'll see about it. Oh snap, we're in Harriman's office. We're not supposed to be in here. Why does he have a go-kart sprocket like just there on his filing cabinet? We have to find a way to get in there with Mac. Oh my god, Bendy. If you guys saw that random it's Bendy. I hate him. That's why I'm glad we can just pelt him with a slingshot. It's gotta hurt. And I hope it does, because I hate Bendy. He's like my least favorite character. Because if you guys remember Bendy, you guys probably hated him too. He was the guy who would like destroy the house and like blame it on the others, and Blue tried to catch him, but he ended up flooding the house. It was like, Blue, you flooded the house? Yeah, but Bendy took a cookie. That was a good episode though. Heck, every episode of Foster's was good. And the specials, the regular episodes, the movies, they were all really good. Just another reason to say Foster's was the best cartoon ever made, and it's my favorite. I want to talk a little bit about Big Fat Awesome House Party. I mean, I know I'm talking a lot in these videos, but it's a commentary, so that's kind of to be expected. Big Fat Awesome House Party was like a PC MMO RPG based on Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends that was like released in 2006, and it was like free to play, so that was like amazing, and I was a huge fan of the show, and I still am. But it was a really fun game. It was like amazing. You could explore every inch of the house, every floor, from the lobby all the way to the roof, and there were like plenty of rooms and everything. You could like make your own imaginary friend. You could talk to all the familiar characters. It was like so much fun. I just don't get why they had to take it off. And if you guys like never played that game since they took it off in 2009, which is like 5 years ago, look it up on YouTube. They've got like there's not too much footage on it. I think if you like combine all the footage of it together, it's only like 5 minutes. Because there's like a 3-minute video by somebody and a 2-minute video by somebody. But there's not much footage on it, but it was still an amazing game. I remember like so much of it. It was just sad when they finally took it off. I loved how they like decorated the house for the holidays too. And then they had that crappy other MMORPG. I forget what it's called, and quite frankly, I don't care. Because where you could like make your own character and walk around these made-up Cartoon Network lands that had nothing to do with any of the cartoons whatsoever. It sucked. And I don't care if you people liked it. I hated it because it was not a worthy successor to Big Fat Awesome House Party. Which, Big Fat Awesome House Party was like the best MMORPG ever. Because it had everything you would expect from a Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends game. Even more so than this one. Oh yeah, I know this part. We gotta get soap from the bathroom so Mr. Harriman can wash off the grease on the bed from the sprocket. We can get it. We've got 88 tickets. Yeah, tickets in this game are pretty easy to get. And I think if you get a certain amount of them, Blue's paper ball will turn into the squeaky elephant from that one episode. Do you guys remember that episode? Where they were at the Game Hive and Eduardo won a prize, which was a squeaky elephant toy, and Blue like loved it so much, so one night he like stole it and accidentally broke it. That was a good episode. I say like every episode was good, because face it, they were. But I think I have to end the episode here. Because we've been going on for 10 minutes, so. In the next part, we might finish this episode. Not episode, this level. That's what I'm thinking of. How many more things? We have to find 3. But we already know where one of them is, so. Alright. No touches, no touch. Try to throw a mirror at me, you psychotic monkey. Alright, see you guys. Well, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more Fosters if you like seeing this series. Ow, ow, ow.